Beef short ribs, I'm really too nice, bro. When I say I don't make short ribs often, but when I make them, they be fire. Off the bone, the bones is at the bottom of the pot. Now that's what I'm talking about. So first you want to get your short ribs. You want to go ahead and get some avocado oil or some olive oil and hit them with it, right? But you want to hit it on all sides. You want to make sure you turn them around, get all that incorporated. Yes, use your hands, get your hands dirty. If you want to wear some gloves, wear some gloves. It don't matter to me. It's not going to hurt me, right? Now you want to season them. So when you season the short ribs, to me, personally, I'm not going to say it's not a recipe, but you want to generously hit it with some kosher salt on all sides. Make sure you do it on all sides. Like, that's very important. So like when they say generous, it's just like a thick, like cut of meat. So you want to make sure that you season it, but you could really leave the kosher salt on it for about like an hour. So I season mine with kosher salt, some white pepper, and I let it sit out for about like an hour so that kosher salt could like penetrate like the meat. So once I did that, right, I just got my seasoning oil in there. Make sure you get all of it up, stir it up, mix it up, do all of that, and you want to go ahead. You want to get a skillet nice and hot. You want to get it hot with some avocado oil. I recommend avocado oil because it got like a higher smoke point, so your pan won't burn. So you want to go ahead and put them in the pot, like the fat side down first, because you want to render some of that fat out. Because like I noticed that like a lot of short ribs be having like that fat like in front of it. So I like it, it's cool, but I be wanting it to be like to leave. So I just like do that, and look how it look after that. See, boom, boom. Yeah. So in that same pot where all of that beef fat is at, you want to go ahead, you want to add in some onions. Then we're going to slide in with some carrots. The carrots, I think the first time I made short ribs, I never added carrots, but it was OD fire. Like, I love carrots. And there goes some celery. I already know how I feel about celery. I don't even got to say it no more. Then you want to go ahead and just cook this down for about like 5 or 6 minutes. Once they like kind of like soft, you want to go ahead and add in some garlic. Mix it up as you add it in so you won't burn the garlic. You want to go ahead, you want to add a whole can of tomato paste, because I didn't add the whole can. I had put a tablespoon on camera, but I added the whole can like afterwards. So you want to hit it with the tomato paste, mix it in. Then we're going to go in with some red wine. The red wine that I used was a Cabernet, and I used 2.5 cups of that. So once it's out the way and like you cook the alcohol out, you cook it for about, before you add the better than beef bouillon, you want to go ahead and cook that out for about like 10 minutes. Then you want to add the better than beef bouillon and add in some beef stock or beef broth. But I don't use like the salted one because I'm about to add kosher salt, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and white pepper. And speaking of seasonings, I don't know, like I'm not going to say too much, but yeah, ask for it. And like, you know what they say, you know, like if you want something, you ask for it, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Trust me. Before the year is out, the seasonings will be out, bro. I got y'all. And I love y'all too. So I put my short ribs in my Dutch oven because it was like too much to put it in that one pot. So I put it in my Dutch oven, made sure it was covered. I'm not gonna lie, it did not look appealing right there. But you want to hit it with some thyme, some rosemary, and I hit it with some bay leaves. Put it in the oven, cover it on 400 for about like an hour and 30 minutes. You see my camera got all foggy, but that's how it look after like an hour and 30 minutes. So what I like to do is just like stir them around, baste them up a little bit, and I add like a little bit more beef stock as needed. So this is how they look like after 3 hours, bro. Off the bone is gone. You know I got a bev, stop playing me free.